They played better, like also in lanes especially. Usually we are very...
Oh boy. Yeah, that's an arcane rune for a Pango. That is particularly scary. He's gonna be mad about that one. See if Gaimin can deal with the bad rune luck here. As Tundra collapsed with all three in that arcane rune rolling thunder. This is very efficient. Just gonna clean him up. Easy kill. And a big first blood. So you said the advantage goes to whoever starts building that momentum, and for now that is going to be Tundra. Tanks up the siege wagon, so they're gonna get up. Last year, there's no raid pack anymore. Raid pack. If anything, raid pack might get buffed. They're gonna win another TI. This team's terrifying. Is another roll is gonna come through off that arcane cooldown. Yeah, remember we did have a bit of a pause, but it was an arcane rune rolling thunder, so it came back very quickly. And a third death now for Gaimin Gladiators as a whole, but two specifically for Quinn. A rough start for the mid laner of Gaimin Gladiators. Lockdown find the kills, and I feel like they're just sucking XP away from Ace, where normally they'd give him a lot of room and go play through Quinn. Yep. This is not really their MO, and it feels a bit awkward. Are they even getting ancient stacks up? Not too many. They have one ancient stack waiting. This is also something that Ace has relied on to just pull ahead of everybody here. I would say it's awkward to play through a Timbersaw, right? As opposed to many other mid laners that provide their own disable. I mean, I think if he was getting runes and he was the one pushing the tower, it'd be fine. Instead, he's getting rolled on a third time. Third death for Quinn Callahan. Where's the help? Well, it was going to be a portal, but Ace canceled that one. Anyway, 2000 will use it to get back to lane. He's like, all right, sweet. Even Gaimin's own spells are working for Tundra here, and now they're going to outnumber Ace top. They're going to push TPs out of Skeeter. This is a pretty bold move. Duraggio actually TP'd in to fight this one. Turning into the Ursa, that's a pretty interesting idea here. He's going to keep up with Skeeter and get this kill. A great rotation from Duraggio. Once again, the Gaimin Gladiators carry. The defusal revealed they really wanted out of this Pangolier. A lot of it. Even worse, he gets hit by an arrow here. Oh, it's perfect. Ace lines it up with the pit, and Tofu just fully trusts in their teamwork to land. Beautiful stuff. AUI is going to die eventually as well, but the big kill, a kill streak being taken away from the Pangolier and given a game of Gladiators now. We're at an even game. Pretty damn difficult for him. And this will make sure that 9 can at least get a guaranteed fight out of the 2 lives. The Moonlight Shadow move, or excuse me, a smoke move. Now the Moonlight Shadow is going to be used to help the smoke land. Get in melee range of 33. 33 gets off the Bramble Roar, but very likely he will fall to Quinn here as another Chakram. The Roar.
Middle tower
and it's the Whirling Death that cuts him down in the trees. Nice little gank by Gaimin. Will produce a nice ult for. Gonna smoke up. Age is still up for 2 minutes here. Quinn is the target again. Deadly. He is in a position to be able to get a decent Timber Chain, but he's got to get up to the high ground, and he's not gonna make it. Boy, Tundra really hate Quinn. That's what I'm getting. They are sending him a message this game, and it is, you are not gonna scale as we continue to shut down your momentum. They find a shield rune for 9. And the damage is really not how the Overlord is finished. So push time for Tundra. Every kill they get is going to result in objectives and Celery. Any extra pickoffs will ensure that they can get this tier 2 tower. Celery will be showing up to the fountain is the same time the Quinn's coming out of it.
Blood from my claws.
Maybe they can high-five each other. And this should result in a tier 2 for 12. And Diffusal Maelstrom for 9. He's just going raw damage here. Air lands, but the Rolling Thunder is going to be able to stop Gaimin Gladiators from immediately killing Staking. Now, Quinn was able to finish up that kill, but if they can get the Underlord in exchange, it's well worth it. And the damage being laid into Quinn as well. AUI with the impetus. That was just all the dragon impetus in a roar there, man. That wasn't even the big core targets. AUI did 1800 to him. Yeah, he only got level 3 enchant. Usually he maxes it out, but in this game, he went level 3 enchant and then went back, maxed out impetus. Teams are going to crash into each other here. It's going to be 33 who's going to be the target first, but they don't have an opening disabled. 33 just runs away, and Quinn, he's going to be targeted once again to get hit by the Rolling Thunder right
Icy Timber Chain, so he dies to the Ursa as a result. Gaimin Gladiators retreat from yet another lost engagement against Tundra. 9 rolling it up and rolling it out of there as he gives the cover for them to be able to finish off Ace.
And they just abandon Ace on that backside. The instant Quinn gets stunned once the fight's over. Is it that simple for Tundra? That's what it felt like, right? The second the Rolling Thunder connects on the Timbersaw. Okay, he's just dead.
Yeah.
You need a save here. You need some disjoint force stabs or some better tankability in pipes. Or
I mean, the combination of not having save and not having clear initiation is killing Gladiators, right?
Yeah, it's like Atos into Arrow, right? But there's a lot of creeps around. The Ursa can always ult. The Enchantress can just tank it with heal.
Yeah.
You're not going to see the snaking techies who has built up a pipe, by the way. So the auras are coming out for Tundra. Early drum for 33 as well. I kind of like it. The extra move speed, being able to kite around this fight. And it's a very, very tricky hero to play against in some of these fights when you don't have clear initiation, because that's normally the way you deal with him. You go with a Hex or something here. He's just running at you.
Immediate rage to be able to get rid of the Rod of Atos, because once they have a kill, I think Gaimin Gladiators don't really have a chance. It's a 4 versus 5 with a lineup that just cannot seem to fight back right now.
They have double hill.
Yeah. If they go up to this high ground, if they try and catch, oh, they go for the telekinesis arrow, but they're going to be jumping in all those mines. Quinn, you got to get out of there. A dangerous proposition. They try and challenge Tundra on that high ground, with Tundra also having Aegis and Cheese.
I mean, they got the ult out of the Ursa, and they just cleared through 9 instantly. A super sick arrow by Tofu. I don't know if 9 could have dodged it at all. He did not manage to, and I think Tundra are lucky to get out of there with everybody else and their Aegis intact.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. Up
No
with Ace, but if he loses detection of him, if you manage to get the TP off and then get out of sight again, it's possible.
There's nowhere to juke.
Oh, yeah. The problem is going to be in this situation, Ace. If he TPs, he's going to reveal himself, and then the Moonlight Shadow Fade time comes back into play. He probably gets roared during that period of time. Quinn, he's also going to get caught. Oh, no. Blast off, chains it to roll it up, chains that stun after the blast off even further.
Dire's middle tower
Tundra
is under
cooking right now.
Gonna get here. Need the good jump. You need an arrow.
Oh, this is the perfect jump. 9 dies at the start of the fight. Now they're going to catch more. AY2000 trying to Hurricane Pike himself backwards here. Snaking also trying to cover him, but I do believe Gaimin Gladiators should be able to catch at least 1 hero out of this. If not 2, it's going to be the Enchantress who dies first. And Tofu nails the arrow. Beautiful stuff. Gaimin Gladiators. A start of a comeback here as they bring back a net worth lead from 14K to 10.
That Pango died so damn fast. My God, he died in a single telekinesis.
He's the one running through the river with Gaimin Gladiators win for a smoke and Moonlight Shadow move. They don't get the kill on Skeeter, but they get the enrage out of him. Now they push to the high ground, looking for other heroes. Here comes that Rolling Thunder. 9 gonna have to drive around the corner here. Wants them to be Underlord. Get the chain stuns out, and the Ursa can deliver the damage. They get the Force Staff away. Nullifier, Yule Scepter, all being used on this Ursa to stall his impact. Ace is still limping away. They want this kill so badly. 9's gonna chase for it, and really there's nowhere to hide to for Ace. He'll be gone eventually, and the blast off claims Tofu's life, stopping the TP. 3 kills for Tundra. Keep their Aegis in. Oh dear, oh dear.
The single target burst is just gonna chomp you. I think pretty much the only thing Tundra are missing at this point is like Hex or Nullifier territory.
Oh, they are desperate for any pickoff right here. Gaimin Gladiators do find it. Snaking falls as he was probably trying to go for the Wisdom Rune here that spawned at 35 minutes. Well, they should respect Gaimin Gladiators because they do have stolen prime that roll onto the Rubik as well. Tofu didn't respect the space though. He gets too close trying to defend this mid tower, and immediately Tundra were lying in wait and pounce on him.
Man, they just threw every ult on him. No hesitation there.
1,000 net worth lead that Tundra have built up. They've got a lane of barracks ahead, and they are trying to stop Gaimin Gladiators from getting out of the map. Yule Scepter into an arrow. Skeeter, he's going to be stalled up a bit.
This is a double damage warp, of course.
Oh, he's going to. Oh, and he almost moves off, and Cross managed to get that kill. Now Darachu starts bleeding into 9. This is perfect for Gaimin Gladiators. Kite out the Ursa. 15 seconds left on the Aegis. They're going to take it away from him by force.
Still up. 10 more seconds here, Darachu.
He's going to get around while Darachu goes for the back line. The arrow almost landing on a Snaking, not quite good enough. Skeeter pops BKB, running away, running because he doesn't have a TP. They're going to keep chasing after him, and eventually Duraccio is going to catch up. An arrow, and that is going to be 2 deaths for Skeeter.
The support's coming in huge for Gaimin here. That was another stolen roar on the Rolling Thunder that just locked the Pango down long enough.
And end up going to the other side of the map.
Wants to force it. This is very aggressive.
Dive bomb going to be used on the Underlord. He's going to try and burst him during this enraged timer. The Disarming can't see him. Oh no, they didn't have the detection. Now the Beastmaster almost getting popped. Duraccio does get bashed up once. Use that Ogre Seal Totem to try and get away, but he managed to finish him. Duraccio gets that one hit to finish off the Beastmaster. 1-for-1 exchange so far. AUI starts leading into Quinn.
Beastmaster buyback.
Off the Snake King. He jumps in off the Ursa.
Oh, the bash.
Quinn going down.
That
he
is
does
a
not
clutch
have the
bash.
buyback.
They're gonna break 33 in off the buyback. Bots to the creeps. Can Gaimin respond?
Gaimin Gladiators did set up for a fight at this top part of the map.
Oh, that mine.
Oh, the mine! Gives Snaking a heads up, but he doesn't get off the taser in time. Now they're gonna start jumping forward. Duraccio looking for more kills with a level 26 Quinn. How did he get these levels? He's got the double chakram now.
Yeah, you also have that level 25 talent on the Morphling that we saw earlier, so these two heroes going in a significant amount of burst. It's got upgraded from before. Gaimin still K.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all those, the 2 free Aghanim Scepters they've gotten and the Tormentors that they've gotten, this would actually be a game in favor of Gaimin Gladiators here.
Once more, where's your detection on this core jump? They're going to be able to get away the Pango.
To the rod, into the arrow.
His courage has been killed.
These jumps are not working out for Tundra. Not working out at all, as they just can't sync up the vision with the go. That one was just ballsy.
Series, they asked Duraccio to step up again.
I mean, he popped the DE, it's running out, you gotta go.
And oh, there goes the Enchantress, busting up the site onto the Morphling, but he got tossed up to the high ground. He's okay for now, turns into the Ursa, he's ready to jump back in with a waveform. He's just biding his time, letting the damage go into the Underlord. He blows up Snaking. Now he's on BKB, leads into 33. That's 3 heroes down, but that is the Agent's hero. Turns back into the Ursa, starts linking his Pango, finishes him off as he waveforms away. Crazy performance here from Duraccio so far, but he's not dead yet. He's gonna fight up back either, but he can't win that bash. He's a long way through. He managed to get a bash. Somebody killed his Morphling. Now he's morphing into strength. Is Duraccio gonna stay alive through it all? He waveforms after 33. He's not done yet. He wants more. Once again, turning into the Ursa to pump up his attack speed while he lets his team deal with 9.
33.
Possible.
He wants the God.
He's
He will
trying
be
to
denied.
use the mod, but Duraccio will not say die. He will stay alive through this fight. He will hold this game for Gaimin Gladiators.
Double buyback. Yielded nothing as this Morphling is max here. The balls on this man, they are way too big for Tundra to handle right now, as there is not a Morphling answer in sight, and that is the sigh of, guys, what the hell do we do to this machine right now?
Has fallen.
You need a couple more hexes, you need a couple more MKBs, you need a couple more prayers. As Duraccio wants to close out this game 1 to 17.
He can use the Rolling Thunder against them, but there's too much pure damage, too much physical damage from Skeeter.
He's just in again, so deep.
So deep, it's hard to believe, and he's gonna pay the price for it this time.
He delved too deep. Aggression eventually sealed his fate.
He dove too greedily, and now they're gonna have to play this fight without him and try and get out. Until he needs to down to low ground. Quinn has an opportunity perhaps to get away with the Timber Chain. The shots raining in will finish off Tofu. A blink for blink will get Tofu and Quinn out. Believe they're both away. Tundra will hold. Nice pick up, Quinn seeing an opportunity.
Can they get the start?
He's not going to make it out though. The TP just shy of making it, and now he's gonna pay the price as well.
Tundra striking back on the edge in this game because they committed buybacks earlier. You have no buybacks up for Tundra on that base push. They commit a Techies one, that's it. It's gonna be a dieback for Snay. I don't think they care too much. They're gonna run some of these lanes down, and of course you have to be thinking about the next Roshan. Spawn's coming big on the bear. Skeeter, who jumps first?
Breaks the smoke. Moonlight Shadow's gonna go out. They're gonna jump forward and immediately blow up the Enchantress. He's dead once again. The BKB was used early here from Duraccio. Turns into the Ursa once again. Starts laying that damage into 9, but shield crash. 80% damage reduction, but that's not gonna be protected for long. Yule Scepter hits him, dispels that one. Hits him with the Nullifier. He is trying to get away with the Twat. Duraccio jumped in. Leads the response with Skeeter, but an E-play fails him out. Duraccio can now go back in with a waveform on top of 3 heroes. Finish off 1. A second one dies. Now he's gonna finish off 33 as well. The Beastmaster dead with an arrow back in. Skeeter, no! That didn't actually actually
doesn't
get him.
land.
He comes back in, pops his BKB, and he's looking for Hero 10. He didn't actually get anything. He finally starts swinging onto the Underlord, but the taser causes him some issues. He doesn't have it range for another 5 seconds, and he will die as well. Tundra will have to play against 5 with limited buybacks here. There is going to be no pain.
Buybacks on pretty much everybody, and you
Radiant's
don't hear for
middle tower
Tundra.
is under attack.
This is a hard lane to give up. You don't have Glyph. Quinn is going to go.
Immediately inside the bikes, put onto the Ursa. Force snap gets him away. This could be them giving up the buildings for it. No, jumps in, Skeeter. He's not going to nullifier. As you see in range, slowed down by the Chakrams. It is so hard for him to get away. Yule Scepter, now the arrow coming in, blocked by the 4. He sees an opportunity, jump back in, but so does Duraccio. He goes through, decimates the back line, almost getting 2, but 33 limps away. Put back onto the Enchantress. They need the case on him. Pure damage coming in. Duraccio gets another waveform away, and Quinn finishes off yet another hero. It's going to be no techies now for the defense.
An AUI buyback is what they get. They do not get the megas. Gaimin do not want to leave here without the big prize. They're going to gate Turtus in this game. It is a 4-on-5, and Gaimin are going to run it in through for the megas here. No Glyph as well. You got to jump, and you got to jump now. Skeeter,
he's got a Lincoln's on him.
Take your pick.
Stop this guy. The answer is they can't. They give it up. But maybe they get too close. Now dieback now. Once again, Quinn finds the opening. Taraccio's in pretty deep. He'd be able to kite around Skeeter. All right, Betos nullifier. The Primal Roar goes down. Skeeter can't live though.
Chunk off the map.
That's Yule Scepter arrows. It's too much. 9, where is he? It doesn't matter. Game 1 is over.
9 rolled straight into the abyss, man. He ended up off the map and stuck. What a way to end the game for him when it started so well. And yeah, those tips going straight into Duraccio, because there is absolutely no way Gaimin are winning this game.
Is Medusa still?
Yeah, I think
the one on the
Medusa's
table?
fine. If he wants to go Monkey King, he can as well. Mischief Dodge is pretty good. But
Ooh, okay.
he's gonna go for the Trout. You talked about it before. This is a very when
Why is this hero not being seen anywhere?
He really sucks versus Zoo, and his laning is a little underwhelming, so a lot of times you fall behind, you don't get the ult up, and then it's very easy to miss this ult in the fight unless you want to pick really reliable stunners on your cores, which, I mean, some of the best are like Faceless Void, the Beastmaster, things like Kunkka, and some of those, yeah, they get picked a little bit, but you don't always want those heroes guaranteed. It also helps to have a carry with a stun on the lane to synergize with him, which, you know, traditionally like Wraith King and
First blood,
Night, not meta.
snags that one and gets a big hit onto Duraccio immediately afterwards. Tundra starting off very well again.
Is going to get back out on the map that easily. Early rotation into mid, maybe looking for a cheeky kill here with a blood grenade. Ooh,
The blood grenade might be the difference here. Quinn is going to be locked in by the cold feet, but he is getting the reactive armor back, and he's going to live. It's going to be the Pangolier who's going to be in trouble here as Tofu tries to get a couple last swings on him, and that one is not good enough. He had a Fairy Fire. He's got 2 stick charges as well to work with, so this is also not going to be enough. But the blood grenade, he gets a refill of the bottle, and he's going to be able to out-heal the blood grenade that was going to kill him otherwise.
Is this good for him, though, overall? That's the question I ask.
Not if he can't even make it back to lane. He's going to get another swashbuckle out of the dangerous situation. Tofu almost catching him a second time. Probably my favorite part about this stat line. Ally bottle refills, because it is such a crucial part of the laning phase, and a crucial part of being able to bounce back off of, say you die in the side lane, right? Well, that gives you an opportunity to go mid, refill the bottle, so maybe you lose the side lane, but you win mid as a result. Rotation's gonna be catching too many disabled. Skeeter does manage to get off the time walk. The Tombstone zombies are still chasing after him. Unfortunately, Tower Aggro is gonna be able to collect that. Duraccio, he's gonna be caught on the other side, so it's going to be the carry of Gaimin Gladiators who dies. And the face.
They recovered their Pangolier off the tough Timbersaw matchup, and they got their Ancient Apparition to level 6. He's going to throw it out here on Tofu, and he's just dead. Like that, stolen Impale into the blast. That's going to be a really nice spell for Snake King if he can get it this whole game, because extra stuns in this lineup are just pure gas. Honestly, I feel like Tundra in a solid spot when you have to the big camp, so he farms us back, and the next wave comes in. Dodges that gank.
Ice Blast coming in hot or cold. 9 bouncing around with the Rolling Thunder, should be able to finish him off. The Swashbuckling's not even able to get off the Primal Roar, which is important because 9 might have died to Quinn otherwise, but as it is, he's able to get away with the inhibitor Diffusal Blade, slowing down the Terror Blade. Now 33 pushes forward, and he's still gonna get caught here. Tofu and Jirachi stuck around. Do throw out the guts to be able to stop some of the familiars here. They're breaking through him, but he gets second round. Familiars down the turn. Jirachi, boom, boom, and a turnaround with the finger finishes him off in style, and a blast from 33, a fadeaway shot as he outplays the duo of Gaimin Gladiators.
Oh, that Visage just tanking. I mean, snaking. This man played at Arlington. He's got some NA. The spells function on their own. I mean, you can go the Chad build.
No, don't even say it. I know what you're thinking.
You can go
Cold Feet, Telekinesis, pulled back, and with the Ice Blast landing and a stolen Chakram, Quinn cannot stand up to this damage from just the support duo, really. I mean, Skeeter was there, but he didn't do
the AC. It's like that hybrid right-click Visage build. It's going to make him an independent threat.
It also means your Helm of the Overlord timing ain't shit. Borachio, I think, is going to die with a swashbuckle to the Locals to finish him off. The Chronosphere catching 4 as they jumped into it on the Lion. Oh no, Tofu!
Not what he wanted with that blink reveal, and they're just going to chase them all down here.
Wow, diving into the tier 3 like this, the confidence from Tundra. They bounce back. Ooh, okay, Primal Roar catching him underneath the tier 3. 9 is still out, and now it's the Beastmaster who dies instead. Tundra.
Mega kill streak for AUI 2000 on a hero that no one far behind, however, as they continue to find farm. This team always does. Double damage. Skeeter wants to force it with the Aegis. He is looking terrifying right now.
The zombie trying to shamble. He tried to juke him on the time walk. He knew the time walk was coming up. He thought Skeeter would jump, and he was going to double back, but no, Skeeter.
These melee heroes, you just kite them out. Some of these other range carries, you just beat them with the range, so something they can fall back on. Nice stun.
Big burst damage, not quite enough. He gets off the time walk, undoes the finger of death damage, and now they're going to be losing Ace as he's going to be left behind. Primal Roar going on, but they can easily finish him off. That Ice Blast is on him. It's eventually going to take him out. Surely a little bit more time. He actually runs the other direction, but he does shatter. They lose the Lion as well. Darachu does manage to force staff himself down to the low ground, away from the familiars that are pursuing.
Is this opportunity to go high? I have the Vizier and Aether Lens. The cast range on this is crazy right now. Yeah, you push this. You got to remember, 33 got that glyph out of the bottom tier 2. This tower's just gone.
Oh, look at that. Force that board into the roar. Pull them back in. They don't have the Ice Blast, but the stolen Whirling Death will cut the Timber Saw down to size.
Damn, snaking. Making this show his own here as Tundra strike back hard in game 2, and this should be a Rax. I don't think you have nearly enough time to respond on the Timber Saw. You can commit a Timber buyback here, but I think the damage is already done. 24-minute full Raxing here from a Fate. You're gonna bounce off it. It's a Glacier cap. Glaciers have mass.
Slide down.
I will catch the Undying. They're looking with the A blast behind. Will not hit though.
Doesn't. Darachu managed to dodge that one. Quinn gets up to the high ground. Ace once hit the Primal Roar with the Drill Ranger on the high ground, but he's too far away, especially after the Force Staff.
And once again, the birds are just taking your base. Gaimin do not have an answer right now for the aerial threat that 33 is. That's another tier 3 gone. He gets an instant resummon. Has just continuously been running down these lanes. The birds are going again. Your Rax is gone, man. In the course of a TP duration, you just lost a Rax.
What the hell? Nine's gonna go in. They're gonna try and burst down this Timber Saw with the Ice Blast coming in. The chain stuns cannot be stopped. They do not have the saves on these supports. Tofu has a Blink Dagger, but they don't have a Force Staff to get the Timber Saw out of the chain stun.
There's just no save right now in sight. You have Tombstone Shard up top. This is something
gonna be really good.
Celery got out
Catching
earlier.
9 is so important here. They break through the Lincolns and catch him out. Beautiful pickup right as Roshan was about to spawn. 9 gives Gaimin Gladiators an opening.
I mean, that's not 9, man. That's Celery.
Gladiators, yes. I think a bigger question is whether or not Tundra are going to contest it 4 versus 5 with their Chronosphere.
It's so tempting here, but you're going to go through Hawk Vision, so you need to smoke this up. You need to get Skeeter in there. You need to scout it out. A Blast will do the job.
Ice Blast coming in. It's going to land land onto Duraccio, but they're not immediately there. The corner he catches 3. Skeeter pops the BKB commit. Duracio's already dead. Now he starts leading into Ace, who does not have the roar used earlier on the Pango kill. No way to protect himself. Skeeter cleans up the first 2, leaves his team to kite around Celery and Quinn. Quinn gonna chase after AEY, but going after a support like this cannot be feeling so good. They blast him down and will eventually get this kill, but now Skeeter is free to be able to play with the time dilation onto Quinn. Slowed him down, he's gonna be gone. Slowed down on Celery as well, thanks to snaking, throwing some nukes out. That's gonna be godlike for Skeeter. They contest the Roshan. They'll wipe out Gaimin Gladiators. They're just gonna be, oh, the blink away from Quinn. Great reaction by him. Primal Roar doesn't go off, so 9 stays alive, but he does create the space for 33 to bring down the, oh, there's the sphere. The save the Drow Ranger. They have the same size as the Tombstone. The blast gonna come through. It doesn't hit Duraccio. He pops back out and blinks away, but Skeeter chains after him. No, he time walks backwards. Ace gonna be pulled back in with the cold feet. The Gaimin Gladiators are dodging as much as they can, but they're just running out of steam here.
Duraccio kiting successfully for now. Can he come back into this fight and get anything done, though? You're just going throwing. Your megas are already up here as the birds are just clearing through the objectives.
Yeah, you could dance away, you could survive as much as you want, but if you retreat forever, then Tundra will take your entire base.
Gone. Your throne is disappearing right now. You have to start killing heroes. You have to start killing birds. They try and bring back.
But they're going straight for the throne. Wait, faces void. Duraccio, he's not sure which one he wants to go for here. Time walk away. Skeeter is going to be able to help finish it off. GG. And we are going to a game 3 Tundra. I honestly was very surprised to see how quickly they were able to bounce back in this game.
They're still so low on stuns. It's really just Spear Breaker. Can you rely on your pos 4 that way?
Universal hero isn't getting wall abused. It puts a lot of weight on his shoulders, and I think offlane Bat has also been fairly weak this patch unless it has a very good lane. So I'm looking for 33 with some interesting lane mechanics as well as a Spear Breaker to really control the map for Tundra and push them to the late game, because I do think if this game goes ultra late, like 60 minutes plus, and everybody is very farmed, it gets weird for Gaimin, because the Queen of Pain, the Bat, and the Breaker are suddenly going to start kiting you out in fights, and this Dusa can get poked around. It's not as straightforward as I think. It's just Dusa automatically wins this late game here. I still have a lot of faith in my Spear Breaker during this meta. You're stuck at Snapfire Kisses. That's just a world of pain. Snaking gonna lay back into Duraccio. This is level 2 Firefly. Don't think you have the damage to commit though.
They don't. They burn through about half of his mana, but yeah. Gotta be aware of the extra bit of regen that is available through stick charges, lotuses, and such. Another glimpse back, a little bit more damage on 33. Not that he's in real trouble here.
Celery's had a very good early game here. It's gonna be nice. I mean, you gotta remember, you also have the back combos with the Static Storm. It's an old CIS classic. Throw that Pango Rolling Thunder and Kisses into it as well. Can really do some damage. Still looking for the Rolling Thunder here on Quinn. They're gonna commit and find it.
Big kill, a turnaround from Tofu. So once again, the supports will be the beneficiaries of these trade-offs. It's 9 even gonna be glimpsed back short distance. No real threat, but yeah, Quinn struggles, but the supports get a lot. So they're gonna have to prove.
Ace is even gonna invade and try and steal some of it while this skirmishing is going on. This is a big camp to steal. This is triple stack by AUI.
Yeah, he was already so farmed. He starts stealing some stacks. That's massive. Cookie with the Rolling Thunder. A little bit of extra damage there on AUI. He's going to roll back over to try and help out Celery, though. Choosing to protect his supports rather than go for the solo kill. It may not pay off. The Sonic Wave hits on it too. Big damage. Gaimin Gladiators very low here, and it looks like Tofu is going to be the first one dead. Maybe not. Can get the deny. Oh, he doesn't quite get it. It looks like a high ground hit works its way for Tundra. And they snag a killing spree that Tofu had.
And now they're going to steal Gaimin stacks. Oh no. Little revenge here as they commit all 3 cores into the triangle. The Brood connecting here. This is a huge amount of network to take away from the Darkseer. Ace wants it. He's going to contest. And it's just a CS battle right here.
They try to get what they can with the swashbuckle. Duracio's now here. Oh no, he didn't blink far enough away. He's gonna go for a TP out, but they've got the vacuum to stop it. 9. Big mistake there. He could have just blinked to the right-hand side. Probably would have gotten away.
Yeah, I just read that situation wrong.
Yeah.
This is not the hero you want to be giving up these kills on. Though he did get a streak out of the snap.
It will take away the last hit away from Duracio. Charge coming on through. 33 is going to chase after him with the ball back there. Another strike. It's looking like a pretty easy kill here. Stone Gaze, though, will protect him. Thanks to the Magic Wand charges, Duracio's okay for now. Celery's good to try and protect it. Ice Blast coming in. Duracio's low. The Cookie trying to get him out. They need a little bit more first. They're not going to get it with the Static Storm. Now it comes back for the Sonic Wave hits alongside the lasso. They get those kills. Quinn managed to get a pretty good Rolling Thunder, but the charge just continues from Snaking as he collects a second kill, and Quinn cannot seem to do enough to be able to stop this. Snaking, okay, they get that at least a 1-for-2 exchange, though.
Pipe on Ace might be the key to aggressively look for that fight, as they're going to push into Tundra's areas, but nobody's home. Both side lanes getting shoved out.
They are super dependent on magic damage, and they will get the glimpse back on AUI 2000.
Find a little freebie. AUI was pretty low on mana. Might not mind the trip to base there. It could have resulted in some tier 1 here. And Tundra just farming out the map. Skeeter, by the way, has just been going through these gates with the Brood. Like, very interesting farming pattern. Just gobbling up
side lanes at once.
Yeah, he's farming both side lanes and both neutral camps on each side of the map. It is recovering him pretty fast here, making him a bit hard to catch as well. And I also like the fact that Snaking is prioritizing his farm. They're kind of splitting it between him and 33. I say that 33 has still found a huge amount with his bots, but the Spearbreaker's pulling ahead of the other supports here, and it is due to the prioritization from Tundra. This Dusa is a problem. It's a lot about how these initiations go. They're going to get a glimpse on the Bat Rider. That's a nice find. He's just instantly gone.
Okay, big pick off, but Snaking still wants to fight this one. He's going to be cooking. Oh, what? Sonic Wave still managed to hit 2 there, but maybe could have hit a little bit more. The backline's going to be chased down because Skeeter is ready to go for this fight. He's going to catch the Snapfire. Celery's going to try and disappear into the trees, but he doesn't have a TP scroll, so he is either going to
try to hide
lost in the trees, or he's eventually going to be found.
That'll be some nice gold for 9 off that double damage rune. That all looked a little awkward, but ends up working out. As Bat Rider is probably the hero. Sonic Wave and the threshold procs him out here. AUI claims another for the Frozen Throne.
Back in real time though, Snaking glimpse back to his doom. Celery picks up yet another kill, so low cooldowns for Gaimin Gladiators and Tundra allowed.
Especially with this glimpse. I mean, Gaimin are pretty much looking for anything they find. Celery's had a very good game. He'll find another glimpse into Static Storm on a huge target.
Yeah, Knight has been running this game pretty heavily for Tundra. They've been playing through him, but a pickoff will...
Yeah, especially if you're just forcing objectives. Snaking trying to dodge.
Got off the bulldoze, which will help him with some of these disables, and he jukes out the Cookie, and he gets the charge away. Oh, the vacuum in response from Ace. Now he's still back, still getting away, and now, oh, the Ice Blast a little bit late, but they do have the lasso onto Quinn. See if they can burst him here, bump it back with another strike, and Sonic Wave to put him in and down.
Yeah, this is that BKB fight. You're not turning that with a vacuum wall. They'll find 2 off of just some nice dance moves out of Snaking, man. The jukes on this kid.
Into the harpoon, so back to that item which has been seen all the time for this hero. So still maybe an idea of going for the supports. Got the lasso onto Duracio here, who did not grab the Aegis and has lost all of his mana. Uh-oh, Stone Ace might just get him out, but a bump in from the other side. What a charge from Snaking, shows himself on the other side. He even says, we've got Duracio, I want more. He hits the Nether Strike onto Ace, and if he gets a bash, he'll stop him, but he doesn't get it in the 2 hits. And a charge was just coming up. That charge is going to be put to use on Celery instead.
This Breaker's out of control, man. He is doing way too much work right now. Got the planar pocket as well.
Force Staff, they maybe have a Cookie to get him up somewhere.
I mean, he's going to bash him here. It is inevitable.
Yeah, he gets it.
The control, it's there for the cores in the early game. It is not here now for Gaimin as Duracio. Little extra evasion. Have some tools starting to deal with this Medusa.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Of course, you're
attack.
just trying to buy time for this Aegis to expire. Charge gonna...
Lasso gonna be used on Durancio, trying to get him with the cookie. Shut up the back line. Sonic Wave pushes them away as Quinn tries to go in with the Rolling Thunder. They have the static storm, but BKBs are stronger. Tundra pushing forward and take out Durancio. The carry now gone with Quinn limping back after his Rolling Thunder. Will finally lose his Aegis. They're gonna clean up the rest here. Tofu, he's gonna be first charge out with that Aghanim Scepter, bouncing over Ace as well. Nether Strike, a quick bump, and Quinn can't do anything to stop this on his second life. He's trying to put out damage where he can, but Tundra are kiting him around. Break through his Linkens. He gets another swashbuckle that will not result in a kill. And ultimately, Tundra walk away with killing 4 different heroes because V5 really going. Level 20 talent will help out here. Smoke's gonna break on Skeeter. Immediate stone gates. Durancio doesn't get anything for that.
This is looking sus for Gaimin right now. Are you gonna take this fight without Stone Gaze? That sounds insane.
They break through Lincoln's advantage to get the lasso on him with the Ice Blast coming in. He's dead. He does not have the gold for buyback either. Durancio, what can he do with this position here? Well, not much. Skeeter is currently just rolling through hero after hero. His damage is amped up, out of control. He refreshes another round. He keeps on going for Durancio, sticks on top of him. Durancio just getting kited around by the one couple of heroes that were low. But otherwise, it is absolute Tundra domination in this fight. A rampage for Skeeter is a good way to close out this Roshan fight.
This Brood had double everything and it used it to clear through 5. Well, damage for Skeeter on an Aegis. He's missing a refresher. I don't know if he cares.
Definitely care. Glimmer Cape only gonna prolong that death, I believe, unless somebody can get him a 4-staff down from here. Rolling Thunder, they actually are gonna go for this perhaps. Bounced around, Snake King actually stopping the ball. Now they get the lasso on him as well. They try and vacuum wall, but the illusions really don't do much here. Quinn, one last swashbuckle to get up to the high ground, but he shatters. Oh, that is too dead with Tundra. A pretty simple pick-off when they already have such a big advantage. Now it's their turn to start taking down some buildings.
The terrifying part is all of that team fight that you just threw in. There's like no cooldowns here for Tundra. They had an Arcane Rune on the Queen, so his ult's up in 40. This lasso is Octarine. It's up again in 7 seconds.
And Gaimin Gladiators.
It's looking pretty damn promising here. Aegis still up for a minute.
Get the lasso, pulling back in. Quinn, vacuum trying to stop what he can, but again, there's nothing to get through these BKBs. Once they have a target in mind, they always are able to follow through. Quinn is dead, and Gaimin Gladiators are going to try and fight without him. Now they're going to buy back after the glimpse, but 9 just blinks away. Once again, a lack of control for Gaimin Gladiators. Allow Tundra to be able to reset as soon as there's an advantage for Gaimin.
Dude, this dagger is 2-second cooldown. Aegis will time out, regen him back up, but this is a pretty damn good ward bottom as well that sees the high ground. So 33 has free jumps.
They're going to try and jump first. Rolling Thunder already being used. The blink forward. They caught AUI. That's a pretty decent kill if they can get it. Get the force out over the cliff area. They managed to get the lasso onto the boulder, so he's not actually finishing off AUI. It's going to be a trade-off there. Durancio now limping back to the base, but look at 9 popping its BK. Going right for the heart of Gaimin Gladiators. Into the base he goes with a sonic wave that is just monstrous. Taking down a couple of heroes. Gaimin Gladiators trying to limp back, but now he's been caught without his BKB inside the Sanatorium with the vacuum wall. Maybe an opportunity, but Skeeter's still strong and he still has his own BKB. He's trying to fight through, but his life steal isn't doing anything. Not against the mana shield. Tundra have lost 4. Their zealousness, their opportunity slips away. Over the bridge like this. This is so terrifying. It's going to break. AUI 2000. He's right there in the corner. He gets off the ice blast, but the BKB, the Divine Ringer, Skeeter's on. That Skeeter's already dead. AUI's going to die as well. And Durancio surges forward past him, looking for more, hunting for anything he can. A Scotty hit brings 33 down to his knees, almost dead. One more hit will kill him.
Trying to TP. No vision.
Oh, he gets away.
The Brood had to buy. The Brood can't get to this fight. They're going top to try and go through the gate here. They cannot contest this Roche.
the game, and they're ready to go for a second lane.
It's giving vision on everybody. Oh,
He
hits
hit so
three.
many heroes. No, he got hexed up. He wasn't able to get the full charge on through. Duracio's keeping the rest of the heroes at base. Got the Stone Gaze on the Snake King. Snake King trying to push his way through. The BKB. Oh, he gets out some. No, he got glimpsed back, and he does get killed. That's going to be it down, but Duraccio uses BKB Stone Gaze, so they have to be careful with this fight. Look at the whole team playing behind Duraccio. He is their guard. He is their savior. He is their damage. He is everything they have. They are all playing through Duraccio.
And Quapping coming a little later when this Insatiable has worked its way up.
They got the word on the high ground, 33, looking for something, not finding it. Duraccio, that's the only jump forward. They're getting the Suns on to 9. 9 trying to blink away. He's able to make it out, but Skeeter wasn't. He's dead for 2 minutes, and so is the Bat Rider. Charge through, Snake King looking to get out, will not be caught on his exit. Gaimin Gladiators happy to win that.
So once again, Tundra, you have to defend this or you're giving up Megas. You cannot trade.
Is under attack.
They're not
no
gonna be
trade
allowed to do
available.
this Medusa, so Duraccio, this push. Tundra will have to respond. How are they going to respond? One charge. Zulus, that charge from behind with the last 1 and 2. They're going for the Pango right now. They both got pushed up to the high ground. Duraccio pops the Stone Gate. Snake King trying to slow down that damage. Gets up his leg because he has a buyback. Meanwhile, Tofu, he's slowed down. So the sword gone. Guarded by Duraccio, but 9. He's on the side with the BKB. He doesn't get anything. Has to blink away. They do manage to finish off Tofu thanks to Snake King, who once again, they are controlling up the Duraccio Medusa. They put the disarm on him. They put the cold feet on him. Skittering away from the side. Oh, he got frozen up. He has to pop his refresher, pop his BKB to stay alive, but how does he get the HP back against the Medusa, who stands in their way? Snake King charges forward once again, but a charge back from Quinn with the Rolling Thunder. Snake King pops the refresher, BKB, a double lasso, controlling of these heroes yet. Duraccio's losing some of his mana. They're going for ace right now. Snake King trying to get away, but the kisses are raining in. Snake King trying to get back. The shots aren't enough. They kill the Bat Rider, who has a buyback. The Megas are now going to be in vain. Duraccio starts backing himself away, trying to pull back, but they pull him back in. But Duraccio doesn't carry. Fight back against Skeeter, but maybe he does carry. Loses arm. A disarm comes out, and that's enough. But Ace, he's low. He needs life still. He's still alive. He's healing up. He's healing up. He's trying to expense and keeping his life alive. Duraccio against Snake King. The Spirit Breaker trying to do everything he can. A charge going out. They don't have their Broodmother. They're lacking in damage. Who's going to put it alive? Tundra. Who's going to keep themselves alive? He dies. Snake King's dead. 2 dead with no buyback on the side of Tundra. 33 is going to be next up. He's stuck inside the static storm. He can't get out. Oh no, Tundra.
He stands tall through it all. A king will fall. And perhaps his throne here, as you have a Queen of Pain and an Ancient Apparition. 9, you better make some magic happen right now.
He's fighting for it. He's fighting just to kill a simple 5 position right now. But it's not enough. A glimpse pulls him back. Duraccio will knock him down. Another buyback.
Dire's middle tower.
There is not enough damage and there are not enough lives in the tank to deal with this Medusa right now, as Duraccio refuses to be eliminated from this tournament, refuses to lose a game 3, and will clinch a game that I thought was impossible to win. This team just will not be eliminated. 3 majors, and here it will not go out quietly, as Tundra did everything in this series to claim a victory, and it was still not